Are we good? Hey, there we are. Awesome. Awesome. I need to turn that up. What is up, guys? Welcome to Digital Dive In, the proper gaming talk show where we dive into the latest news in gaming every single week. It is your boy, Mr. Monkey. And obviously, we're doing some E3 stuff, but we're going to hang out for a bit just until we get Julian on the stream. He's just come back from New Jersey and he's running a little bit late. I called up with him. He should be about 10 minutes away. So we're just going to hang out for a bit. I need to set up my other computer. Anyways. Oh my God, wires. Oh, so many wires, so many things. So don't worry. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be jumping right into this in a moment. So hang tight. I have too many things here. Hold tight. Yeah, we're going to be doing this in a bit. All right, sounds good? Awesome. Don't mind me while I set up my other computer and clean up my desk a little bit. Sorry, guys. All right, let me see if I can throw up some gameplay for you guys. How about that? How about them apples, huh? I need to turn you off. Why is my camera on? Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to show off a couple of trailers here for you guys from the Ubisoft Forward, just in case you missed it. I think that's allowed. And if it's not, I'm about to get slapped hard with a warning. So, yeah, we'll just hopefully this is okay. So there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Where is... There it is. I need to fit the screen. Boom. All right, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to turn this on because this is all the trailers that we saw from the Ubisoft Forward. This is from CNET Highlights. Obviously not my video. Sit back, relax.
How do you solve for x?
That's an ad.
Do the math to know the landing. Learn how to solve all kinds of equations.
Sit back, relax, and check out these streams. Hello, hello, hello. We are live, bro. What's up? I should be able to. As soon as this, the stream actually catches up. There we go. No, I cannot hear through the stream. I should be able to. As soon as this, the stream. I cannot hear you. There we go. Sorry, guys. Jules is having technical issues as usual. So.
Technical issues 5 minutes ago. Hush.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. We are horrible at live streaming. I apologize. That's just why I'm drinking. Anyways, I was trying to showcase a couple of the trailers that were going on during the Ubisoft Forward event that was going on today for E3. However, for some reason, it would pick up like the first couple seconds of audio and then just not. For some reason, I don't know if that was on my end. I don't know if it was on YouTube's end. I don't actually know. So I apologize.
No. I mean, let's figure out why I can't be heard, because that's kind of defeating the point.
Well, yeah, you got to fix it on your end, bro. Blue Man Group versus U.S. Army? Kinda. What's up, Galen? How you doing, buddy?
I mean, the testing on the Discord sound, whatever.
I can hear you on Discord, and they can hear... Well, to be fair, hold up. Let me just make sure... window capture, properties... hold up. Let me just do... Oh, no. What the hell? What happened? There we go. Let me try to do this. Audio input. Yeah, sure. No, I don't want to do that. Well, let me try this. I don't know. Maybe this will work. Or just not working. That sounds about right, dude. Yeah, I don't know if I think it's Discord that's just messing up for some reason. Let me exit full screen and just... We had this issue once before too. Sorry, people. We don't know what's going on. Discord tends to not like us whenever we want to go live. For whatever reason, it just doesn't want to work.
Should we start a new call? Like, can we just...
Yeah, we can try.
Shit.
I mean, yeah. Let me just go out and try to call you. How about that? Get out of this call and I'll just call you.
Let's see if that works.
Yeah, let me just double check. Come on. You, how about that? Get out of this call and I'll just call you.
Let's see if that works.
Yeah, let me just double check. Boom. Boom. Yeah, okay. So we're still trying to figure out why the hell Discord doesn't want to pick up. Oh, hi. Why Discord does not want to. Let me just do this. Oh wait, I wonder if it's this one.
The hell Discord doesn't want to
Default.
pick up. Oh, hi.
Device not connected.
Why
Or
Discord
default.
does not want to. Let me just. Oh wait, I wonder if it's this one. Discord doesn't want to.
Oh man.
Let me see.
This is
Hold up.
so weird.
Let me Oh, there we go. You're okay. So you're good. You're good. You're good. I figured it out. I fixed it.
What happened? What happened?
It was me. It was Obi. Obi.
With you.
Okay, dude, you're also insanely loud. You're good. I figured it out. I fixed it.
Yeah, because I turned up the input because I thought
Turn that shit way
I thought
down.
that's what the
way
issue
down.
was.
Way down. Dude, you're also insanely loud. Way down, because you're. Jesus fucking Christ, you're loud.
Better?
Let me see. Way down, Jesus fucking Christ, you're loud.
Better?
Yeah, that's better. Okay. Sorry, there's a lag to the actual.
No, there is a lag.
There's a lag
Yeah,
to the
I see
live
it.
stream. So that's what. Okay, guys, I am so sorry that it was my fault because when I was streaming live before, I had all of the desktop audios basically just turned off purely because. Oh wait, I don't need this anymore. I had all those turned off because there's a weird ass echo in my recording. So for that reason, let me see.
Wait, this thing is just so weird.
We're good. All right. Are you fine? Are you okay? Is everything on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually coming down with a slight fever, so.
Oh,
But besides
God.
that, I'm okay.
Anyways, guys, sorry about all of that. When we upload this to YouTube, we'll cut all that out. I greatly apologize. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive in the Proper Gaming Talk Show. I did this at the beginning, but now Jules is here. It's your boy, Mr. Monkey, with me. It's SGK as usual.
What up?
Kind of sick, but he's going to push through it because he loves you guys.
Absolutely. Oh, man.
Totally.
If there's nothing that can make me feel better, it's talking about video games.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to see, did you do something on Elden Ring yet? I did not do anything on Elden Ring yet. That came out on Friday right after we uploaded the video. So yeah, we came out after the fact and we didn't get a chance to,
Yeah.
watch it, touch on it. But I'm going to crush all your dreams right now because I'm not a FromSoft fan, like, at all. Those games actually piss me off. So
I mean, Elden Ring looks good. Like,
it looks cool. It just looks like another FromSoft game. All those games tend to look the same. I love Bloodborne. Bloodborne was fun. It was kind of different than Dark Souls, which is why I liked it, because I don't like Dark Souls.
I never really liked Souls-like. I never really liked Dark Souls. I like Souls-like games. I know that doesn't make any kind of sense, but
I mean, no, that's fair. Yeah, exactly. I like Souls-like games, but I don't like Dark Souls. Like, and I never even beat Bloodborne either because I kept dying. I got like halfway through the game, my first playthrough when it first came out, and then I tried to play it again to see if I could finish it, but I didn't have my save, so I had to start all over. I couldn't get past the first boss. So I was like, fuck this, I'm done.
like for me, my favorite is Mortal Shell. Like I love Mortal Shell. That is my game. I beat it. It's super short. It's demanding, but it's legitimate. It's doable. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit there and grind for 50 hours.
No, yeah, exactly.
And they're actually adding more DLC, and I'm so hyped to replay it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Also, Galen just said that if we need a Miyazaki fan, resident Miyazaki fan, he's got us. Yeah, I get that. I mean, Ben Knoll, who used to come on the videos a couple times, he's also a big Dark Souls fan. He loves Bloodborne. He loves Dark Souls. He loves all those games. I just don't like it because I get mad. Okay, so Galen just said Mortal Shell is great. You played Mortal Shell, right, Jules?
Yeah, I love that game. Like,
dude, turn on your light. We can only see you when you smile.
Slightly discriminatory. I'm gonna not take offense to that.
There we go. It's bright now. Oh my god.
Okay.
See the light bouncing off your bald head. Then again, it's fine because I'm right there with you.
Bald head gang. Oh, it's nice.
Bald head
it's nice.
bros.
I actually need to shave because it's getting a little hairy.
Yeah, so do I.
And for a bald guy, that just means it's really prickly.
Yeah, right. It's like, you got like the Velcro, the Velcro
right
now. I fucking hate it. Velcro head sucks. But no, so yeah, go ahead and talk about Mortal Shell for a little bit.
So Mortal
'Cause I
Shell,
know
pretty much, you have like 4 classes. It's about 15 hours. That's the thing that I like about games. Now like those games.
really
It's 15 hours.
you
You got
actually
four
like them
classes.
being that long.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it to be too long.
That's
I'm an
fair.
adult. I
That's
work a
fair.
lot. So I love games like Skyrim. Way too long. Certain other games wait just way too long. So no, yeah, 4 classes, and they all come with their each different kind of weapon. They have combos, parries, and like even finishing moves. The story is interesting. It's very interesting. And you can pick up lore from the world. I just love the design, the world building. It's really good.
That's fair.
And honestly, I hope it gets a sequel. They are adding more DLC, so I'm excited for that. And honestly, I think you will really much appreciate it. I think you will really
That's
like it.
fair.
It's
Yeah.
like
It does look.
it's
It did look good. I'm not going to say it didn't look good. Again, I
and
just
most importantly, it was only $30.
no. There you go. There you go.
Honestly, I
Anyways,
think it was because it was just such a budget title
yeah,
that
that's
like they
fair.
didn't make it longer, so they just wanted to touch the waters, and I think it did a great job.
Fair enough. Anyways, we are actually here today, surprised, to talk about E3. Um, Jules, did you get a chance
When
to
does it
watch
start?
any of it?
When does it start?
It
Or
started
did it start
today.
already? I've been watching a lot of the Summer of Gaming
That's
trailers.
fair. Yeah,
Um,
today we had Ubisoft Forward, and then we
mhm.
had I want to say Devolver Digital, and then Gearbox. I didn't see anything from Gearbox. I saw a little bit of Devolver Digital, but I did get to catch up on all the Ubisoft stuff because they Ubisoft was the big hit, of course, for today. But I mean, they had all the big releases and announcements and everything because they're like the biggest uh, developer that was going on today. Although Devolver Digital, I love them so much. They're such a
No, they're
cool indie
great.
dev. So I didn't get to watch all their trailers yet, but I did get to watch, or I do have their page up. I mean, they let me quick,
Go ahead, yeah,
really
go
quick.
ahead.
Let me
Talk about
just go
Ubisoft
through
Forward.
because they
Yeah.
came out with a new Shadow Warrior 3 trailer, which I know you were super hyped about. You're really big
Oh
into
my
that
God.
series.
Let me
Um,
watch that right now.
yeah, they got Trek to Yomi, a new looks like a samurai-esque game. Action game. Let's see. Oh, and then they got Phantom Abyss, which looks like, kind of like a puzzle game. Steam Early Access is going live June 22nd. That looks kind of fun. Wizard with a Gun looks like a bullet hell game, which I'm totally here for because I love bullet hell games.
Oh hell yeah!
Death's Door
Ooh, it sounds
looks
interesting.
yeah this okay Death's Door and Demon Throttle both are giving
Demon.
me they're both giving me super oh my god what's the game they had oh it was the Dungeon Crawler. Oh crap! What's that game? Hold
Bro,
up.
this Shadow. Yup. People have not missed the Shadow Warrior 3 shit, yo. This shit is fire. Oh my god, I cannot
I'm
wait
just
for
not
it.
a huge. I mean, I've never played any of the Shadow Warrior games, so I could not tell you.
No, fair. But the
But
first one and the second one are in like a bundle pack right now. They're
really,
really cheap.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so yeah, they made Devolver Digital made the Serious Sam games. They made Duke Nukem 3D.
beautiful game, by the way.
Ollie Ollie, which is actually a really fun game.
Ollie, I love Ollie
Right,
Ollie.
Hotline
Ollie 2
Miami,
is
which is so much fun. What was the name of this game? Oh my lord!
I
It was like
cannot
this
get
super
enough.
indie game. It was top down.
Mhm.
I got
Is
it
it
for I got it for free with PS
Charter
Plus.
something?
No, what was this game? I don't remember. It was something. It wasn't Ethan. It was It was, like
Oh, Silent
you played as like a baby almost.
I mean, I understand. Hmm.
You played as like a baby. It was a dungeon crawler. Oh my god, what was that game?
Just Google the description; it'll probably come right up. Garfield cart. What is this?
What was that? Oh my! I'm so mad right now. I can't remember the name of this goddamn game. I'm so mad. What was it? Anyone
I
out
mean,
there? Anyone out there?
what are
Galen,
your,
do you know this game? God, Matt, I'm so mad at myself for not remembering the freaking name. It's Binding of Isaac. There it is. I knew it was gonna come to me in a moment.
did you forget Binding of Isaac? That's one of the most iconic.
Binding of King Isaac. God, but no. The two last games on the list. Binding of Isaac. Did Devolver Digital make Binding of Isaac? I thought
I'm
they
not
did.
sure.
I played Binding of Isaac Rebirth. No, they did not. It was Nicalis. So no, they didn't. They did not. But I mean, these last two games give me huge Binding of Isaac vibes. Both, especially Death's Door. I think it's just the aesthetic that is giving me the vibes, but and the color scheme. But either way, it looks really cool. both those games look really cool. And you got Inscription that looks creepy. Creepy, and then Devolver Tumble Time, which just looks bizarre. But either way, yeah. So these are.
I was going to ask, what are your predictions for tomorrow? Looking at the schedule.
Who's doing tomorrow? I'm a horrible journalist. Who is it?
It's
Xbox and Bethesda. Xbox and Bethesda
Bethesda
are going, Square Enix, Warner Bros, and PC Gaming Show. So of course, before we talk about like the Ubisoft stuff, we can do expectations, I guess, since you already jumped on that.
I was just asking a question. If you want to save it for a different sector, that's fine.
No, that's fair. Obviously, with Xbox and Bethesda, we're 100% we're gonna see Halo Infinite again. We have to. They're dragging their balls on that game, and like, Jesus, that's just why. Why are you taking so long? Like,
I honestly,
it's an FPS game. Come on, like, what the hell?
Like, I feel like people were talking about this game for so long. I feel like it came out already. It was like, oh yeah, Halo Infinite.
I think they definitely announced it way too early. They wanted to announce it before the Xbox Series X came out, just so they could be like, hey guys, we got an exclusive for you. I know we didn't give you an exclusive for 7 fucking years, but I mean, here's one. God damn Xbox, come on. Anyways,
I think they're doing the slow cook route, and once they finally catch up, it's going to be interesting to see how the tables turn, if they turn at all.
How the turntables. So we're definitely going to see. We're definitely going to see Halo. We're 100% going to see Elder Scrolls 6. Like, duh. There's another Bethesda game that was announced. I thought. Let me see. I thought they announced another Bethesda.
After seeing more of Far Cry 6, are you thinking better? Because I know
you are jumping all over the place with this shit, bro. I'm like, God damn, stay. We're doing expectations. Now you're talking back to Ubisoft, bro.
All right. Clearly, I don't stream often.
I'm trying to think of, are there any other upcoming Bethesda games? Are there? Besides Elder Scrolls? I don't think so. Well, if there are, we're going to see another one tomorrow. What?
I'm in make video mode. We usually just like bam, 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 end.
That's right. Galen says Elder Scrolls teaser most likely to keep the hype. You're going to see some titles being announced as exclusives to Microsoft. Yeah, of course, yeah. They're going to start doing like the whole exclusive route for all upcoming Bethesda games. We might see a new Fallout game. Maybe. I'm kind of bummed that these aren't going to be on PlayStation. But, I mean, if Xbox needs to buy a freaking developer just to keep their players loyal,
like,
keep doing that, Xbox, whatever you say.
I mean,
I'm just gonna beef up a PC and play it all from Steam.
Literally, but Microsoft's still getting money. It's like they have two consoles. Pretty much.
Yeah, I know, and that I hate it. But either way, and then from Warner Bros, we're 100% going to see more.
Back 4 Blood. Yes,
Back for
I'm
Blood.
so
We're gonna see
excited.
Back for Blood. We're gonna see uh, the Gotham Knights. We're gonna see Suicide Squad because they need to keep up that hype. We haven't seen anything from them in a while.
Anything about Suicide Squad? Period.
Yeah, seriously,
Gameplay
we haven't
wise.
seen anything. Galen said might even see some time gated games at first. Yeah, we Bethesda and Microsoft might do like these will be exclusive on Xbox for like the first couple months, and then they'll release later on PlayStation. That would be freaking smart.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I
Gotham
mean, I
Knights
think
looks
that's what
good.
they're. It does. Because they're doing that same thing with PC and consoles in general.
Exactly.
They're like, so I can definitely see that happening.
Plus, Sony's releasing a lot of their like exclusives for on Xbox. Like we got, or not Xbox, but on PC. Like they got
Mhm.
Horizon. They're getting Star Wars. There's a bunch of them.
Uncharted, Days
Yeah,
Gone.
Uncharted. Yeah, they're all just getting put on PC, which I think is the right move. Like, exclusives are great because it allows us to shit on Xbox players, but at the same time, I really want like more people to play these games because they're so freaking good. So, if you put these on PC, get more people, get more awareness on these games. That's fantastic. If they
Yeah, I
did that in
mean,
the
and then
first place, we might have seen a sequel for Days Gone already. But
yeah.
I
You
don't know.
know, I think they're honestly going to come back to it. Like the community itself was kind of really bummed, and the
Yeah.
last time they did that, they reneged on shutting down the PS3. So,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
like
And then
they're probably come back,
yeah, and
come
then
back.
and then the other another developer tomorrow is going to be Square Enix, so or Enix, whatever you want to say. So we're probably going to see a new Final Fantasy or another expansion on
Yeah, because
Final
they
Fantasy VII
advertised Final
remake.
Fantasy 16, right, or 17. I don't know what number they're up to now.
I don't
It's
keep track of Final Fantasy games, bro. It's too hard. It's like no,
yeah, it really
whatever. There's the games that are just like all over the place at this point. So I'm just like, whatever. I still haven't played the that open world Final Fantasy game yet. I have it.
is.
It was free, so I grabbed it. But I
Oh,
haven't. I
15 or
have not
7.
played it. No, I got 7. I started playing that. I haven't beat it yet. I got kind of sidetracked. And Galen's like, listen, leave Xbox alone. Gaming is gaming. No, exactly. And
I
that's
agree.
why I'm like, the only reason I don't like Xbox is because of how they treat their players. They don't give a shit.
I mean, Sony doesn't either. They've been real stingy with a
No,
lot
they
of their
are. Yeah.
practices.
Yeah, and Sony's been really shitty with the crossplay stuff. But I mean, at least they've
Crossplay.
been giving gamers like they've been consistently giving us games constantly,
It's
and
like
that's
they
something
do
Xbox has not done.
it's like they do everything that Xbox isn't doing, Sony's doing, and vice versa. Like
Exactly.
Xbox is
Exactly.
like Xbox is beefing up their hardware, beefing up their games, all this other stuff. Sony is just giving games, which is the one thing
Yeah.
each of them is missing.
I mean, the
You know,
PS5, the
so
PS5 had a massive beef with their hardware. So it's like, I
mhm.
mean, they're like both systems. Let's be honest here. The PS5 and the Xbox Series X, they're exactly the same. The only difference
Yeah,
is the catalog of games. That is the only difference.
yeah. And then at the end of the day, it all comes back to the motherland of PC. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly. If you get PC,
like
you're just shitting on everyone. You're just like, yeah, I can play everything.
anything,
Yeah,
anything
so
old,
it's
new mods, like
exactly. So it's whatever. I'm not shitting on Xbox because I don't like Xbox players. Yeah, and Galen has another really good point. Game Pass is fucking lit. Like Game Pass is the best shit ever. Like I really wish Sony had something like that. And they're trying to do
yeah,
something with their PS Now, but let's be honest, PS Now is shite.
yeah, it is.
It's just not
Like
good.
that's the thing. I also agree with Galen. Like the console war is really dumb. Like,
It is.
and at the end of the day, it's virtually you're all playing virtually the same thing,
Yeah,
just
you
different
are.
parts rearranged with like. Huh. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Give me 1 second.
At least meet yourself.
Hello?
Anyway, so yeah, I'm not
Hello?
shitting on Xbox because I don't like Xbox. I'm shitting on Xbox because I don't like their
Oh,
basically
I
their
was calling to see if the dealership
mute
was still open.
yourself.
Um,
He's not gonna do it. I just
Oh,
don't like Xbox just
well,
because of
I'm already back in
the way
Philadelphia.
they
So.
carry themselves.
But
But
I
that's
was
it.
interested in one of the cars that you had at the dealership. I'll probably come by
He doesn't know how to mute
sometime next.
himself.
Um, One of the Mustangs. I
They
cannot
really
remember.
do, Galen. They really
I'll
really
have to
do.
get back to you on that. But I'll I'll have to look and see which one it was. But yeah, I'll probably
Dude, I
call
haven't
back
heard
and
from
then
KJ in forever, bro. I told everyone I
thank
was
you so
streaming
much.
this weekend. But
Julian,
I'm gonna see if I can make this a little bit better.
thank you so much. Have a good night. Guess what time they open till?
What time?
10. Exactly.
Anyways,
Ridiculous.
we've been doing
Don't
this.
pay attention.
We've been doing
Okay,
this
now
already for 40 minutes, and we have yet to touch on anything about E3. So,
I was trying to bounce around to that, sir, and you were complaining.
yeah, but then you were talking about expectations, so you wanted to ride that train for a little bit. Anyways, E3 day one happened today, and Ubisoft Forward was the main event, obviously, where we went through a little bit of the Devolver Digital stuff. But Ubisoft, we got a buttload of stuff from them. We got more news on the next Rainbow Six game, which is Rainbow Six Extraction, which is basically a team. I don't know how many team members it's going to be. I don't know if it's like a it kind of reminds me of GTFO. If anyone has ever played that game or seen gameplay,
I love
awesome, awesome
I
game.
have.
But it kind of looks like that because it's like Rainbow Six style, like Siege style looks like, but against aliens. So I don't know. If it's going to be like Siege style where like one team is aliens, one team is regular army dudes, or if it's just army dudes versus aliens. That'd be kind of cool. But either way, the aliens look freaking fantastic. Kind of reminds me of the game Prey from Bethesda. If anyone, yeah, it kind of looks like that. Kind of gooey aliens. I don't know. It looks cool. Then
Yeah, Rainbow Six is one of those that I missed. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say it comes out September 16th, and it actually looks really, really cool. That is, I usually pick up these games and play them for like a couple months, and then like just get over it. So
Oh
that's
man. No, I was gonna say, go ahead.
no, I was just going. That's what happens with all Rainbow Six games for me. So
I was gonna say, that's crazy that it's coming out the same month as Back for Blood. I wonder which one I'm going to.
oh, that's not gonna be good.
I mean, it's not gonna be good for Rainbow Six Siege.
It's not going. Yeah, no, everyone's gonna be jumping on Back for Blood like 100%. Like that's not gonna be good for Siege or not Siege, but
One
Rainbow
thing-
Six Extraction.
One thing I hope they touch on is I really hope they address if it's going to be crossplay or not, because I would really need it to be crossplay. Because I'm not getting it on console. There's no way.
What Rainbow Six or
No, Back for
Back 4
Blood.
Back
I
for-
really
oh,
hope
yeah.
they address it.
I don't
If
know.
it's
I
cross-
I might get it for console.
I mean, you have a PS5. I only have a PS4 still,
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
I would have to. I have to get it on so I can get that performance, man. Like
Oh,
I
I'm
have to
gonna turn my light.
get it on PC.
All my lights are off and it's like really dark. Galen just said that he feels like E3 got overshadowed by random Battlefield and Elden Ring. Yo, 100%. Let's be honest here. Elden Ring and Battlefield 2042 just exploded the internet. And yeah. Plus, they're doing like, I don't know. E3 is not nearly the same online as a digital event. It's just not.
No, it's not. But then also you can skip all the bans,
True.
all the announcements, the
And
sponsors.
yeah, exactly. And all those live events are usually like real cringe. So I'm okay with
Like
that.
you remember, man, like when it was on G4, when the Game Awards first started, it was just
yeah.
game, award, straightforward, done in an hour and a half. Going with your life. Now it's this 3 hour event. You gotta have a talk show in the middle, in the beginning. That's an hour. Talk show at the
The
end.
one
That's
the
an
one thing the one
hour.
thing I do like about E3 is that we get a lot of like dev commentary, which is great. I like that a
No, yeah, I
lot.
do like that.
I think that's really
Hmm.
cool. But yeah, like all these live events to make it like this big spectacle, it's just epic cringe. And yeah, Battlefield 2042 looks absolutely fantastic. Elden Ring looks good, but again, as a FromSoft, not a fan of FromSoft games. I'm probably not going to get this game.
Yeah, I mean, I have like a game next month coming out called The World Ends with You.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
saw
I'm
that. It looks weird.
Yeah, it's an amazing. The first it's a sequel to
Oh okay.
a game that came out on the Nintendo DS 10 years ago. Because Square Enix likes to make iconic games and then leave them alone for 10, 15 years and then come back to them.
Hmm.
That's just the thing. So, they actually made an anime about it this past month. It's on
Really
Hulu right now. Which is a remake of the first game. The
interesting.
sequel's coming out in the middle of June, and then August you got No More Heroes 3 coming out for people that like No More Heroes. Um,
No idea what that is.
you've never heard of No More Heroes?
I've heard of
Guy,
it, but I never seen
guy
anything
named
about it.
Travis, gold glasses. He's got like a lightsaber, but it's not a lightsaber that he fights with, like an electric laser.
I've heard of it, but
YouTube it right now.
I've never seen gameplay or anything for
Just YouTube it right now.
it. I will after the stream. How about that? But anyways, besides Rainbow Six Extraction, we got a new avatar. Finally we have an Avatar game coming. I don't know how. I don't ask me why it took this long for us to get freaking Avatar game. And this is, by the way, Avatar the Green. Oh, sorry, not the green. The Blue Aliens, not the Last Airbender.
Why would I want a blue Avatar game?
Bro, first of all, Avatar is an amazing movie.
I
Second
mean,
of
it's a
all,
great movie.
it's called Frontiers of Pandora, and I think we're just going to get like an open world Avatar game, and I'm freaking here for that because I want to fly on those pterodactyl looking dudes. I want to ride on massive like creatures. I just want to explore the world because the world that they created in this movie looks absolutely fantastic. Also, Galen just asked if it's a continuation of the movie. I don't think so. I actually think this takes place before the movie because it either takes place completely separate from the movie or it takes place before because we see uh, the Navi versus humans. Like we see a bunch of like their helicopter things come in and start attacking some of the Navi, and then they just wreck them because the Navi are badass. We also see that I don't know what the heck it was called in the movie. I haven't seen the movie in so long, but like their center hub place was still intact, and that was destroyed in the movie, to my knowledge. Also, the world tree or the home tree was still there. So I think this takes place either before, or completely separate from the movie. But either way, it looks freaking gorgeous. I think it's going to be in first person, which is even better because they tease like some first person scenes of like you diving under a tree and you jumping from a cliff and landing on the bird thing. So I think it might be in first person, and that would make this game even better because I love first
Be
person
nice.
adventure games. They're my favorite thing ever.
Chill
Still,
out.
still a big man for me. I mean, yeah. Um, if you don't like Avatar, you're not gonna give a shit about this movie or
It,
about this
it,
game.
it's not like it was bad or anything. It's just that we know history wise, movie games are very hit and miss.
That
So
is
it's just
fair.
like,
That's fair, and vice versa. Even though that's been changing, like the whole we had to talk about this before about movie games and game movies, and I think they're making a come. I think they're making a comeback for the better, which is great. So we might end up seeing this actually be good, especially if it's like a completely independent game from the movie. Like that will make it even better. Not like a
oh yeah,
movie to game type of thing.
because then it's just gonna mess up the universe, especially if they're going to
Exactly.
make a sequel to Avatar eventually.
Oh, they are.
You
There's
know,
like three more movies in production or something like that. From was it James Cameron? I think that's who did it. Um, but anyways,
really.
Wreck-It Ralph slaps. Dude, game to movie. Okay, that doesn't even count because it's just a cameo movie. That's all it fucking is. Anyways, moving on up, we got some more Far Cry 6 news. We got a season pass trailer, which I'm very, very confused about this game. Because we're doing a season pass, which, okay, cool. I guess the season pass is more going to be like, well, I mean, not so much. I'm not confused about the season pass. I'm confused about this part of the season pass. So essentially, this expansion of the game, you're going to be able to be playing as villains from the last 3 games. So you get to play as Voss, Pagan, and Joseph. And it includes Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which was by far the best spin-off game from Far Cry ever. Like, screw Primal, screw New Dawn, Blood Dragon was the best one. It was so good.
You said that was after 3, right?
Yeah. It was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It was like the super 80s spin-off game, and it was so good. It was amazing. So this is going to be included in the season pass for Far Cry 6. But the thing I'm confused about, the thing I'm super confused about is what is even, like, I guess you're just playing through, I don't know if it's like their individual stories or if they're just coming together to fight each other. The trailer was very confusing, so I don't actually know. I think they're being dragged into this alternate dimension and you get to play as them. I don't know.
Those are the best games, obviously, the ones that you don't know what's going on
Exactly, yeah. So this one, it looks really cool. I'm just excited to play as Voss because Voss is by far the best Far Cry villain we have seen ever.
with.
Joseph was cool. Don't get me wrong, he was super cool. And Carlos Esposito's character looks really awesome. I just love him as a person. Pagan was just meh. He was whatever. His character literally was just a dictator. He's just an asshole, and that's about it. Oh, that's bad. So, yeah, Joseph was cool though. I like Joseph, but he didn't.
Yeah.
No one compared to Voss. Voss was the top tier villain, video game villain. He was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that because I got into Far Cry very, very superficially at 3. Like, I played it over friends' houses, and that was pretty much it.
Oh my god,
And then
dude, it was so good.
I would consider getting it again, but like,
Do it.
I feel
it
like
still
it's
holds up.
so much.
No, legit, it holds up real well. It's still the best Far Cry game. I played it not that long ago. It's so good. Also, I think I have a soft spot for it because it came out right when Arrow first started, and if you remember, the first like 2-3 seasons of Arrow were by far the best ones. Now it's kind of shit.
Absolutely.
Now it's kind of shit.
No,
but
I mean it ended.
well, yeah. But either way, the last couple seasons were bad. But
the
first season of Arrow was the best, and the reason like I link those two is because they had such similar stories. Because Oliver Queen crash landed on this island, and he learned how to become this badass bow dude. And in Far Cry 3, you go to this island on a vacation, get captured by these pirates, and then throughout the game, you are just trying to get your friends back. And you get the bow and arrow, you get stealth training and all this stuff. And I'm like, God, I'm getting some real Oliver Queen Arrow vibes from this. And I literally role played the shit out of that game as Arrow. And that's one of the reasons I love that game so much. Because I had this headcanon going on throughout the entire game. That was just so good.
I think Green Arrow definitely popularized archery too.
Oh,
like
100%.
just in general.
Arrow really helped.
Green Arrow and Hawkeye.
I would not say Hawkeye, but Arrow came out, right? And it got super popular. And then every single open world game that came out after the debut of Arrow had like big archery in it. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, full-fledged archery. Far Cry, archery. What was it? There's another game that had Thief had archery in it too.
There's a lot of times like multiplayer have like an archer class nowadays.
Overwatch had that. You also got like the crossbow and shit for COD, but that's always been there. But yeah, so Arrow definitely kind of popularized archery in video games.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
they put bows in Destiny too. Exactly, they put archery in Destiny. Like, come on, man.
I mean, honestly, I like archery. I like it when it's a secondary option or third option. I don't like it. Like that's one thing
That's
that
fair.
kind of threw me off about Horizon a little bit. Is just because that's all you have is
Oh,
archery
but it
to
works
like
so
work with.
well. It works so
I mean, it
well.
does. It does. It's just personally a preference, not
I got clean
for
this.
me.
Hi, I'm pretty now. No, that's fair. I mean, but to be honest though, it really did work out like really
No, it works
well. The game
flawlessly.
was fantastic.
Objectively, yeah, definitely.
But yeah. So Far Cry 6 still looks awesome. You can find all these trailers online as well. I tried to play it through a few of them, but I forgot I turned all of my desktop audio off. So I apologize for that. Just don't watch the first 20 minutes of this video. Moving on, we got more AC Valhalla news and I'm sorry, AC Val. Ubisoft still pisses me off with Assassin's Creed stuff. Valhalla wasn't a bad game. It just wasn't great.
It hasn't been assassiness
Exactly.
games since, like 3.
Well,
Like
no,
4,
no,
you're
no,
a
that's not true.
pirate.
Four, you were a pirate, but the assassins were still very present in the game, and you were still like low key part of the creed, purely because of Captain
Right.
Kidd. Purely because of Captain Kidd. Like he kind of like
Mm-hmm.
his whole crew said, "No, we don't want Edward in the creed. Like we don't want him in the Brotherhood." And Captain Kidd was just like, "Nah, fuck you guys. I'm going to train him anyways." And it worked out so well. But
Just like,
and then Unity Unity. You were an assassin. Syndicate. You're an assassin.
yeah, I forgot about Unity, Syndicate.
Yeah, all those games are still assassin. The one game where you weren't an assassin was started in Origins, but Origins still
Yeah.
made sense than you were in Odyssey and now Valhalla. Both of these games, like Valhalla, gives me a lot of Black Flag vibes, which is why I actually do like the game, story wise, kind of. But it's just not. It's just not as good as Black Flag, because Black Flag, the center point was still the Assassin's Brotherhood and the Templars and everything. Valhalla,
Mhm.
the center point is you growing your city and building your home and as a Viking in England. That is the story. The Assassins is a total side
What?
thing, and I'm like, this is dumb. This is not Assassin's Creed. This is like the Isu Chronicles or some shit, like First Civilization Chronicles or whatever. Like that's and so many new fans. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent here because I love Assassin's
Go.
Creed.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love Assassin's Creed. Okay, it's one of my favorite franchises of all time, but I'm hypercritical with them because I know what they're supposed to be. I know what they should be, and I know a lot of fans are not
Right.
happy with these games that we've had, especially
Me-
Odyssey. Odyssey was by far the worst Assassin's Creed game we've ever had. Gameplay, it was fine. Graphics wise, it was gorgeous. Story wise, it was shit. It was just bad. Okay.
And the games
God.
are for their story.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. I
mad.
played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. Like I've played the original ones, and like they've definitely lost their flavor. And then they started doing this Call of Duty shit where they're coming out every year. I'm like,
Well, yeah, they
come on,
stopped
guys.
that. They stopped that purely because they were like, okay, we're doing this way too much.
Right.
And they stopped doing that, and they're doing it every other year, which good. And like because Ubisoft has so
They're rushed.
many dealerships, so many developers everywhere, like they can usually each game is made by a separate developer. So it's like Ubisoft
Yeah.
Montreal, Ubisoft whatever, and I'm lagging for some reason because I hate this.
Look,
Anyways,
I'm all about experimentation and just make a new IP. Just make if you want to experiment with Viking culture or pirates or going to Japan and being a ninja. I don't care. Just make a new IP. Stop putting it under the Assassin's Creed banner because
fuck, did I
you're just
just-
tarnishing it at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, it's up here. Okay, good. I accidentally closed the live stream window because I'm starting to get kind of weird. But I forgot that I have it up on this computer, so I'm okay. I'm about to say that. Let me in the video chat. Galen, you are more than welcome to jump on the stream. Do I have a... You know what? I will... Hold up. Actually, I can't. Sorry, never mind. Sorry, buddy. You'll just have to deal with doing it from there. They're afraid to lose revenue from the stage. Yeah, exactly. So... Every actual Assassin's Creed fan, like, they don't like these recent games. Mainly because you're not playing as an assassin. And that's just stupid. Like, what is the points of that? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I think Galen does have a point though. Like they're trying to like really cash in on Assassin's Creed the franchise and everything. But at some point, too much is too much. Like you end
Exactly.
up doing more harm than good. When you come out with these games.
No, exactly.
Like say
That's
what you want
exactly
about.
it. They're just trying to get money off of these. They're milking Assassin's Creed so hard because they know it makes money. And they're just not giving a shit about the fans at this point.
Right, exactly. And like, say what you want about games that take 5 to 10 years to come out, like sequels, but like they put time into the game, they craft it,
Yeah,
they like listen to the
I'm not saying
fans.
like Ubisoft doesn't put time into these games because they really do. Like I said, they have each
Yeah.
branching developer company working on these. So Ubisoft Montreal, Ubisoft whatever country, all those are working on separate Assassin's Creed games. So for that reason, they still put 5+ years into these games because they're in development forever. They're just they do it so they can still do it every other year. And I watched the freaking stream for the expansions because Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting a bunch more missions. They're getting one-handed swords.
Oh,
Another
good.
expansion that's coming out this summer. They're doing the Viking Age tour, which is like their, which is which is their like historical walkthrough of Vikings in England, which is nice. They did that in Origins as well, which has been amazing. And they tease more Asgard stuff. And the thing that was like so pathetic was like, for the first time in Assassin's Creed history, we're supporting the game a year after launch. I'm like,
Oh man,
no.
a whole year.
Oh no. That's just pathetic. What the hell? Like,
I'm actually getting coming out now. So
that is not something you should brag about. That, oh, we're still supporting the game. You should still be supporting the game regardless. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really
It's just sad. It's just, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, but eventually they're going to get the picture because people are going to stop buying it. Their sales are going to decline, and then they're going to get it. Like, all right, what can we do different?
Here's the thing,
Or
though.
what-
That's not going to happen because there's all these new gamers that are just getting into Assassin's Creed. And they're like, oh my god, these games are so much better than the old games. I'm like, shut the hell up. You do not. You are in. No, you cannot have an opinion about Assassin's Creed if you have not played the games at least since Black Flag. If you came into Black Flag, okay, good. You still had the classic AC structure. If you came in at Origins or Odyssey, no. I'm sorry, but you cannot have an opinion about this series.
Oh, you can't. I mean,
Sorry.
and I feel sorry for people that are getting into it that are new that don't know how a quality Assassin game plays. Like an
Exactly.
quality.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be an RPG. It's just not. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make it one. Ubisoft, seriously, stop trying to make Assassin's Creed into an RPG. Origins.
There could be better ways to add depth. You can add depth.
Origins had the best balance of RPG elements and classic Assassin's Creed style. It was so good. You can get different outfits, you get different weapons. You had a skill tree. That's all you need in Assassin's Creed. I don't like Valhalla because they turned it into just a complete item hunt game. That's all you're doing is hunting for different armor sets, different weapons, different items. That's all you do now. And they essentially got rid of actual side quests. They replaced it with world events that you just randomly stumble upon. I'm like, no,
That's
no,
weird.
no, I don't want that. I hate that actually. Like I don't want to just like walk around the entire world just to randomly jump on a quest. Like that's annoying as hell. Half of them are really weird too. And they had the
Yeah.
balls. They had the balls to say in this video that these world events added memorable side quests. It's like, bitch, I don't remember half of these. Like, what the hell?
Remember when they first promoted the game and they're like, "Hey, you get to build rocks. That's a cool thing you get to do on the side. Just boop,
Oh my
boop,
god.
add a photo mode and take a picture.
Yeah, it
Rocks in the
was.
sunlight." I was like,
Oh nope, I didn't
okay,
read that. Sorry, I'm
okay,
just trying to.
you're lost.
Yeah, no,
And like
exactly.
Galen said, the games do a disservice to the people that have been buying the game since Assassin's Creed 1. You know.
Yeah, if you're not playing as an assassin, it's not an Assassin's Creed game. I'm sorry. Odyssey, not an Assassin's Creed game at all. There's nothing even related. It's just the first civilization, origins of the Isu, which is the first civilization, guys. That's all the game is. That's literally all it is. And they literally just threw historical accuracy out the damn window. They do not give a shit
Totally.
anymore. I'm just like, whatever. Sorry, guys. This video turned into, hey, let's rant about shit. Anyways, moving on from Assassin's Creed. We're getting more stuff for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Whoop-de-doo. I'm actually surprised we did not see a trailer or anything for the next Assassin's Creed game. All we know is apparently the map is going to be so much bigger. I don't
From what
care.
I
I don't give a
understand-
shit about a big map. Fill it with shit, okay? Fuck a bigger
From
map.
what I
Stop making the map
understand,
the biggest map we ever made. I hate that. God.
There's a new Mario game that got announced.
Yeah, there was a Mario game, Mario and Rabbids. And spoiler alert, I could give a fuck about Rabbids. I know it's a cult classic, but I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not really. Ooh, Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'm not really all about rabbits. And also Mario, not really excited for anyway.
I love Mario.
they-
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love Mario games, but I don't give a crap about Rabbids. Also, I put a bunch of like other announcements. Like, I actually made notes about all the stuff I actually gave a shit about for the Ubisoft Forward, and that happens just like others. And it's like Mario and Rabbids, Just Dance 2022. How are you still making Just Dance games? Riders Republic, which is a motocross game. And I don't like motocross games. I'm sorry. They're fun for like a month or a week, and then I get bored. Rocksmith Plus. I cannot believe they're still making rhythm games. I would just like another Guitar Hero. Like, please give us another Guitar Hero. I want that nostalgia. I wanted that nostalgia.
That's an example of a game that could make a nice comeback with a sequel. You know,
Guitar
they
Hero,
haven't made a
whatever.
Guitar Hero in how long? You know.
Yeah, it's been a while. And then The Crew 2, which is, a car game. And yeah, The Crew was actually a decent game, but it had a lot of issues, so hopefully The Crew 2 actually...
I bought the Crew 2. I never. Wait, there was an announcement for the Crew 2?
Yes.
What announcement? What was it?
I don't know. I did not watch it.
Oh. But no, I love the Crew 2. Never finished it, but like I brought it on. I brought the gold edition. It was like $10, $15 last year.
Oh, that's right.
So, but then Need for Speed Heat came out around the same time.
Yeah,
so I ended up
right.
playing that.
It's like, never mind. Also, Galen's just dance so white girls can have structured dances to do at parties. How much do you bet that Just Dance 2022 is just going to be filled with TikTok dances?
Just pop songs.
It's just going to be TikTok. It's just going to be Just Dance 2022. Learn how to do TikTok dances. That's all the game is going to be. That's all it
Please
is.
no. I'm getting old because I don't give a shit about TikTok dances, and
No,
I didn't
see,
even know that was a thing until you said something.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to download TikTok because I hated all those like lip sync videos and random girls dancing. Like, fuck Gen Z and their random ass dances. Okay, but now that all of that is kind of filtered out, TikTok has kind of become the new Vine, and I'm 100% here for it. So
I mean, you get TikTok no matter where you go because the shit's on Twitter, the shit's on Instagram. Like,
Yeah,
I literally
exactly.
can't get away if I wanted to.
I just the only thing I watch on TikTok are like these comedic short videos that I'm just like, yes, they're the perfect length, they're hilarious, they're really funny. Some of them are super creative too, so I like that. But there's dances and song lip syncs, Fuck off. Sorry. Anyways, Ubisoft is also doing some movie stuff, which is kind of cool. We're getting a Werewolves Within movie from the VR game Werewolves Within. They literally said in the trailer of this movie that this is based on the greatest game of all time that you never heard of, and yeah, that's because nobody played Werewolves Within. Like,
Because it was a VR game. Nobody has VR.
and it was a PlayStation VR game too. Let's just put it that way. Nobody plays PlayStation VR games, unfortunately.
I don't think I will ever play VR games ever.
Oh, I will 100% play VR games. Like the Oculus is fantastic, and what was it? Half-Life Alyx looked absolutely insane. I saw the entire playthrough of the game and it looked gorgeous.
It does look good, but I hear the story is really questionable, and that's once again the whole part of Half-Life is the story. So I hear it wasn't the best.
Well, it was prequel, so I thought it was fine. I played both of the last Half-Life games, so I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
I played Black Mesa.
Yeah.
Which is like Half-Life remake. But...
Yeah, basically. So yeah, we get Werewolves Within, and then the trailer for it looked goofy as hell, but also insanely cringe. So I'm just like, okay. And then we also got Mythic Quest, which is actually a TV show. We're getting a second season apparently. That cast is fantastic. It's got the dude from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it's got Abed from Community in it, and I'm cool with that, but it's also on Apple TV, and fuck anything related to Apple, so miss me with that bullshit.
17. Okay.
Julian's not paying attention.
I am paying attention. What'd you just say?
Talking about Mythic Quest Season 2.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to get some time to watch Mythic Quest Season 1.
Do you have Apple TV?
No.
It's only on Apple TV, so how the hell have you been trying to watch it?
Because I could probably get it pirated from the internet somewhere.
Fair.
You know how this works.
That's fair. It has a great cast. It has the dude from okay. I'm about to make a lot of people mad.
Always Sunny.
Yeah, I'm about to make a lot of people mad. I don't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I mean, I didn't watch it for like 10 years, and
Don't
then
crucify me, okay? I tried to watch it.
Looking at it.
I tried to watch it. I don't like it. I just don't.
It takes a long time to grow on you. Like
apparently,
it's very much.
From what I heard, it only really gets good when Danny DeVito comes into the show. I'm just like, that's like what 3 seasons into the damn show. Like, God.
It's 2 seasons.
Okay,
and
still.
honestly, he doesn't make a big splash in it. Like honestly, like he has some funny parts, but like honestly, the funniest parts of the show are the side characters that they dig over.
Yeah, that's.
I really don't know much about it, but so the spiel is that there are these 4 guys that own a bar.
Oh, you know, I watched like a good hunk of the show. I forced myself to watch it. I just don't think it's funny.
Like not Cracky, Cricket. Fucking hilarious.
Galen said grows on you like The Office. Yeah, but and even with The Office only really has like what I want to say like 6 good seasons, and then it kind of like falls apart. So
actually, when they started replacing people with Steve Carell, it was actually really funny. I loved it.
Fair.
Actually. Robert California, come on, Robert California, A+ dog. Oh my god,
that's fair. Like I'm almost done with Parks and Rec, and I freaking love Parks and Rec.
Oh, you're gonna be disappointed at the
funny.
end. Let me just tell you.
I know. Yeah, I've seen it most of it before. I just never watched it all the way through, so I've been binging it.
Yeah, the last season is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage.
Fair. Yeah, that's probably why. Did it get canceled or did it just end?
No, it ended, and that's the thing. The series is usually like 20 episodes. They literally sped up the last. It's like one of those things where they were just like, all right, let's hurry up and finish this.
Well, it's because it's a show that you really can't end well to begin with. You know, like you gotta have to do some really drastic shit to really end it.
I mean,
it's like The Office.
They ended The Office beautifully. I cried at the end.
No, yeah, you're right. The ending of The Office. Well, to be fair, I also have not finished The Office because I stopped watching it when it started getting meh.
Like, and they added Jim Carrey for a couple cameos. Like, they started
Oh
adding
my
some superstars
god.
for cameos. I was like, man, this shit's actually they're actually doing a good job replacing Steve Carell.
It's funny.
It
It's
stayed
funny
in.
because like all these shows had like great couple seasons, and then they just fell off hard. Like the other character in Mythic Quest is Abed from Community, and he was
I'm not,
amazing in Community. I love
see
that
now that
show.
the Community is one that I don't like at all. Like,
I
I
thought it
can't.
was so freaking goofy. I thought it was so funny and ridiculous. But again, it fell off after like season 3, and it was just like, okay, this show is now just bullshit. I finished it, but I had to force myself through the last couple of seasons. I'm just like, oh god.
That. And like I hear like New Girl is supposed to be really funny. I
Oh,
tried to watch
New
that.
Girl is amazing. New Girl is
Not
awesome.
really into it. It's
We way
alright.
off topic. Yeah. Well, we're not really off topic. We're talking about Mythic Quest 2, characters in Mythic Quest. Now we're just talking about TV shows that we think we like. Anyways, we've been going at this for an hour and 14 minutes, and we barely talked about E3. Anyways, the last thing for the Ubisoft Forward, really. Watch Dogs Legion. Okay, so really quick, I don't like
I'm sure.
Watch Dogs Legion. I thought it was
Uh,
not a good game. However, I will buy this game again. Well, to be fair, I got the digital copy, so I will download the game again, purely for this expansion, the Bloodline expansion, which brings back Wrench from Watch Dogs 2 and Aiden Pierce from the original game. They're back together, fighting each other, playing together. It looks freaking chaotic and wild, but everyone shits on the first Watchdog game, and I loved that game. I thought it was awesome.
I think
Mainly
it was
because
probably
you're
the
a
only
hacker
one.
vigilante.
Yeah, I think it was the only one that I would actually pick up if I decided to get into Watch Dogs. I was going to get into Watch Dogs, but then other games just kind of took
The-
me away. And now we're 3 games in,
yeah,
and I just don't feel like
yeah, no.
backtracking.
No, the reason everyone shit on it is because they announced a lot of stuff in the game or in the trailers leading up to the game that they just did not deliver on. Like it did not look nearly as good as the trailers made it look. The story fell a little flat, and Aiden was kind of a flat character. However, his story was amazing. It's the only, it's not the only story in the series, but that makes sense. But it was a really, really good structured story. And then Watch Dogs 2 was good, but it was weird because you were basically a serial killer, but you were supposed to just be a hacker.
Yeah,
However,
I
he just
think
killed everyone. Like Aiden Pierce made sense. He was a vigilante. He was straight up vigilante. So he was murking dudes, right? And he was just like, I'm just here to get my family back. I'm just here to save my family and shit. Watch
think
Dogs
that
2, you're just a hacker that murders people. and is
I think
totally okay with it.
I think I also kind of sensed that when I watched the trailer for the second one. I was like, this is
It doesn't
going
make
like, a
sense.
completely different direction than the first one.
Oh, it was.
So
It was
I'm good
total
with
different
this.
direction. And then Legion goes even further. They go into the future, first of all. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a couple years in the future. London is basically owned by technology and whatnot. Everything is hackable. And then, but like, and you can like play as literally, like their whole shtick is you can play as anybody in the world, which is cool, except everyone in the world looks like utter shit because they had to make it so like every single person, every single NPC in this game, you could technically play the game as. You recruit random NPCs, then you could take the control of them and play as them. So they couldn't really like spend time making these characters look really, really good. So instead, these characters look really, really dumb.
Star Wars.
Like the world looks
Yeah.
gorgeous. The world looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, but
I
the
mean,
characters
I
and how
kind
they
of figured.
move looks jank as shit.
I kind of figured because if you have to, you're putting hundreds of NPCs in a game, and
Exactly.
now you're telling people that you can control all of them. That takes a lot,
Yeah, I
man.
get it.
Like,
And like that's
yeah,
way too ambitious. That's never gonna work. Technically it does work. It just doesn't look good. I'm like,
yeah, they're probably gonna have to do a PS5 upgrade or something to like kind of rectify it.
not even, dude. They need to do a complete redesign of some of these guys because they just look bad. They look all their face, their like whole body just looks muddled. It doesn't look like it doesn't look on par with how the world looks. The world is gorgeous,
Yeah.
and then these characters are just weird.
It's like having a Picasso painting and then having a kindergartner try and draw inside of the Picasso painting, and then it looks utter trash. Yeah, I
Exactly,
know what you mean.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like I don't know about this. Sorry, guys, but I would I would download the game just for this expansion because it does legitimately look good.
Today wasn't the juicy. I think tomorrow's going to be the juicier
Oh
part.
yeah,
So I
they
mean,
always lead E3 with like the stuff like the smaller stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to get this light right because it makes me look really washed out. Chasers is finally on. What's up, my dude?
uh,
Yeah, I got fans, bro. I got
nice,
fans.
nice. You're home enough to have fans. I gotta go out and work.
Chasers is my only fan. Let's be honest here, and my wife. And she's barely there. But
I mean, yeah. I don't have anywhere to go tomorrow. So if you want to live stream real time along with E3,
I can't.
I'm down to
I'm
do
out.
that.
I'm out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got an event from like 12 to 6, which is right in the middle of all this shit again. So I'm gonna
Damn.
miss E3 again because I only watched the highlights today. So my man
I mean,
has
to be
fans.
fair, it was like 7 hours, and half of it
Dude,
was
seriously.
unnecessary.
Ubisoft was 5 hours long. The forward was
Yeah.
5 hours long. Like God no.
See, at least Devolver Digital and Gearbox, they were like an hour.
Exactly.
Not even.
Exactly.
It was, and I'm actually seeing some interesting stuff. Phantom Abyss, that looks really
For
cool,
what?
like a speedrun game. Devolver Digital.
Oh, okay. I didn't see anything come out of the Gearbox. Like I didn't see anything online for it. So I'm like, did they
see
even
anything
have one?
either.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
they advertised new Godfall
Oh,
DLC.
whatever.
Which
That game was so bad.
I did want to play it. It looked interesting, but of course it's only on PS5. So
Summer Game Show did it right. Yo, see, I didn't even get to watch the Summer Game Show, dude. I'm busy. I got work and shit. Julian's been
Yeah,
watching
same.
the Summer Game Show though. So
I mean, I've been watching different trailers here and there, but like the thing as a whole, I haven't been
yeah.
watching it.
So we did most of our expectations for tomorrow's E3. Monday we got Take-Two Interactive coming on, Indie Showcase, Capcom and Razer, and then Tuesday is the Nintendo Direct and Bandai Namco.
And here's where E3 gets weird. Tuesday, because they're having these segments
Tuesday's
of inclusion.
Tuesday's like the
like
cool down thing. That's the one that they're sure no one's gonna watch. So they
So
throw
weird.
all this stuff in there. I'm just like,
all this political
cool.
stuff. I'm like, well, what? We
Now-
we come here to get away from that stuff.
Yeah. Now Take-Two. Let me see. Take-Two Interactive. Like what games? Oh yeah, they did The Outer Wilds. Oh, so okay, so we're 100% gonna see. Okay, so. Oh boy. They're gonna show just more random bullshit for GTA 5. Like.
Oh, everybody keeps every single game show. People spam GTA 6 in the comments. It's a great game and all, but come on, GTA is a great series. Come on, man. Like there are other games out here besides GTA 5 and 6.
Exactly. It's just like, guys, what are you doing?
Like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna be another gangster in another game, stealing more cars and doing more theft. Thanks. I get to hit a bitch over the head with a bat. It was
Hit a
cool
bitch
back
over
in
the head.
2006. Now
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
like, okay, like it's nice and all, but I
Okay,
didn't even finish
so
GTA.
apparently Chaser just said there's epic new DLC for GTA 5. I could care less. Sorry. GTA
really
5
could
was
as well.
awesome on the PS3. PS3! Fucking hell.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, it's great. It is great that they're supporting their game for 2 console generations. It's almost
Three.
unheard of.
Three.
It's
Console
great.
generations.
Well,
PS3.
three console generations.
PS3. PS4. PS5.
and PS5. Yeah. So it's great, but if you want to bet money that GTA 6 is going to come out on PS6, how much you want to bet? Like, how much you want to bet money? Like, or either it's going to come out like in the last life cycle of the PS5.
Yeah.
Like, I can bet money on that. Like,
But anyways,
people need to just calm down about it.
yeah. Take Two though. Hold up. Let's say Take Two narrative. So odds are we're gonna see probably another sequel or not sequel, probably another DLC or something for the Outer Worlds, which was an amazing game. Love the game. The DLC that I already dropped for it is really really good. I would love to see a sequel or just another game in that style. I'd be totally down.
Hmm.
Chasers, it was a joke. Good, good. It was a joke. I could care less about GTA, unless this is GTA 6. Okay, so I know like Take Two. I think Take Two had some input on GTA 5. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, I'm just going to go on a tangent really quick for GTA 6. I want like a full fledged like my friend Phil and I talked about this. I want like a full fledged like European crime syndicate game where either you're in a syndicate or you're like lying low from your last heist, and the whole game is like
Mafia.
you planning heists, uh, executing them, and then escaping with all that shit. Everything that goes into a heist. Because honestly, the best thing about GTA 5 were the heists. It was super, super cool. I love those. So if we got to see
Like,
that on like a whole other level, maybe set in Europe, that would be dope.
I mean, GTA 5's always had more of an urban style to it. So I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if doing it
does.
in Europe would be
Well, the thing is, like
would be.
GTA 5 kind of opened the door to a more classy style of games because we had Michael, who was a really classy dude, and he was my favorite character from GTA 5. So I don't know. The whole style of GTA 5, the whole thing, like bank heist idea, was really really cool. I just wish they would take that to a whole other level.
Man, I'm kind of more on the Saints Row side of this anyway,
Oh my
so
god.
I'll probably be. I love Saints Row. It's so
Saints
fucking
Row is
over the
great.
top and
Saints
really
Row is
good.
fantastic. I want a new Saints Row game. Let's make that happen, guys.
Hell yeah,
Galen
man!
just said that they ripped off Payday, and yeah, they did. They ripped off Payday in a very GTA style, and I was here for it. Payday, the first Payday was not great. The second one was a lot
Played
better.
Payday 2.
Payday Two
Yeah,
was
it was
great.
fun.
Payday Two was great, but like it was
It
basically a
was fun.
bank heist simulator almost. So you had to be really into that. So
Yeah,
yeah. But anyways, yeah, we're probably going to see some Outer World stuff for Take Two Interactive. Also, if you've not played that game, please do. It's really, 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 really good, and that game needs more hype. Like I said, they did well. Exactly. Yeah, they did it very well. And then yeah, that's basically. Let me see. Indie showcase that could literally be anything.
excited for
There's
that.
no way to expect anything from the indie showcase or predict anything. Capcom, maybe more stuff for Resident Evil 6.
Hopefully, maybe some
They
new
did
Mega
Resident
Man.
Evil 6, right?
Huh?
Or sorry, 8, not 6, 8. Resident Evil Village.
Eight, yeah,
They did that one. Yeah, Capcom developer. So we're probably going
yeah.
to see some maybe like an expansion or a DLC for that game. Um,
Hopefully not.
uh,
The game just came out.
what do y'all think about Pokemon on Tuesday? I could not even begin to predict anything for Pokemon. Maybe more Pokemon Go stuff. Maybe a new Pokemon game. I don't know. I didn't
I
even play
mean,
Sword and Shield. I don't have a Switch, so I heard
like
Sword
all
and
great
Shield's not
things,
great anyway. So
yeah, like all the good things, it has turmoiled and spiraled into something bad. Like they took out half the Pokemon, like they took out a lot of the variety and Sword and shit. Like it just was not a good Pokemon game. So
yeah, that's what I
I,
heard. That's what I
uh,
heard. I mean, diehard fans are still going to be all on that shit. But
yeah,
I haven't even
it's
played
kind of like
Pokemon Go
Sonic,
in
you
years.
know? Yeah, it's kind of like how Sonic is trying to make a comeback after the last terrible game. You know, you're gonna have those diehard fans, but like uh, everybody's kind of on the fence about it. I feel the same way about Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then, let's see, besides that, and Razer. Uh, I don't really know why they put in, like, these hardware companies into E3. I kind of get it. Like, putting more, like, gaming hardware out there for the people and advertising that kind of stuff. But like it's just kind of, and that's kind of what the PC gaming showcase does too. Like they put in like they advertise for new graphics cards and new keyboards, and Razer's going to advertise new headphones. Whoa. Okay.
Makes sense for people that are like really into like having the most up to date stuff, which
I
you
got
gotta have a lot of money for that.
I got
But
these headphones, Philips, right? Fantastic headphones, $70. They're amazing. Okay, like you don't need
yeah, I
to
got like
spend like billions of dollars on headphones. You can get really, really good audiophile headphones for under $100. Like, come on.
I mean, you're right. I got like these studio. I got studio headphones. I mean, granted, it came with a set of a microphone and a digital
Yeah,
interface, but that was only like 200, like 220. It
exactly.
wasn't even that expensive.
And it came
You
with all the
know, the
extra stuff too.
headphones. So yeah, exactly.
Whereas gaming
So I mean,
headsets that are just like a really crappy mic and decent headphones are like $200 by themselves. It's
yeah,
like
it's
shut
the
the hell up,
brand.
stop. No, no. I bought a pair of Corsair headphones. They were good, but the mic was not fantastic. Then I got the Blue Yeti mic, which was one of my best purchases ever. I freaking love this mic. This is fantastic. I do need to get a new camera though. That's one thing I do need to get. A new at least a webcam or something I can plug into my computer and it doesn't die. That's why I don't use my regular camera to do live shows because no, that's not going to work out well. Galen just says we're going to see a new Razer gaming phone. Yeah, I swear to God. I don't like. Oh God, I will never.
I'm
buy,
very
I will never
inclusive when it
buy
comes to
a
people and
gaming
their
phone.
lifestyles.
I will
Yeah,
never buy a
I
gaming
don't
phone.
respect
Sorry.
I don't respect mobile players. I really don't. I play video games when you're
It's not
playing
that
on
I don't
iPhone.
respect mobile players. Like, if you want to play on your phone, that's cool. I have a couple of good games on my phone. Like, I have, what do I have? I don't even know what I have. I don't play these that often. I have Brawl Stars. Really good game. Really good 3-on-3 game. I have Lemmings, which is a good whatever game. I have Among Us, of course. And I have Soul Knight. Soul Knight is a really good, cool dungeon crawler. Really fun game. But that's it. And I barely play these. I don't even play Among Us
Like,
that much anymore.
and I mean, it's just like, why would you play something like Call of Duty or Fortnite on your phone?
Yeah, I
Or
don't
why
get
would you
that.
play
I
like,
like it makes sense to have a cool gaming phone if you have like Stadia or something like that you can like play these awesome games on your phone like on the go. That's totally okay.
it's like,
But
what are you
at the
gonna
same
do?
time, you're
Attach
also
to?
well, yeah. I mean, they do like controllers that you can plug into your phone, and it's actually really cool and it works. But you like, for like Stadia, you don't need that cool of a phone when you're streaming the game.
You just need a phone that can stream well. That's all.
Stream
Like
well
you
and
need
has
to
a
have
good
really good
display. That's
internet
all you need.
connection.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like I said, for me, I'm not. I do like E3, and I am kind of hyped to see what we see. But I'm not as hyped as I have been in the past. Honestly,
Yeah, because Sony's
because
not in
well, Sony's
it.
never been in it, and that's a good move on Sony's part. Honestly, stop wasting money on E3 when you could just do a digital show on your own, and everyone will still 100% watch it. The only
Yeah, I mean that's true.
like there's no reason. The fact that they're doing a digital E3 honestly does not make sense to me because you could just all these developers could just put out videos for free on YouTube.
Yeah. But I think it's because they're eventually expecting E3 to come back, so they want to keep the tradition going, so
Oh,
like
of
it doesn't
course,
die
yeah,
out.
I get it. And you
'Cause,
might
like,
get
those-
like a bigger audience because of the E3 hype. But that's it. Like for developers like Xbox, Sony, Ubisoft, they're going to be getting the same numbers, the same amount of views on their E3 showcase that they would if they just put out a Ubisoft Forward or a PlayStation Showcase or Xbox Showcase. They're getting the exact same numbers.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you're
It
right.
makes sense for smaller developers, Devolver Digital, Gearbox, Take Two, like these other developers. But for these big names, it makes no difference at all where
I
they
mean,
show this shit.
I think it's more or less for E3 itself, and it's like I feel like the big names are doing E3 and the smaller developers a favor because
Oh
if the
yeah,
small developers try and do their own thing, or E3 is only for indies or only for smaller stuff, then less people are going to watch it.
of
You
course,
know,
yeah, and that's why they do the indie game showcase. So
you know, they throw it in the middle, so like people are already sitting there watching. They're just like, all right,
Exactly.
well, and then something
Exactly.
surprising happens.
And yeah. You're right. You're right. You're on that, but still, for me, it's just like the hype is not nearly as high as it has been in the past. And even all the stuff that we saw for the Ubisoft Forward today, like the only
Mhm.
thing that I was like, oh, this looks great, were Rainbow Six Extraction and Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. That was it.
Which I wasn't even excited about either of those. I'm not really excited about Far Cry 6 'cause I'm not getting it. So
Why
like I only
not?
saw.
Far Cry 6 actually looks legitimately good.
I mean, it does, but they all look legitimately good. That's the problem.
That's fair. Like we talked about Far Cry 6 before. Um, Hey, Galen, signing off. All right, later, dude. Hope you
Later,
enjoy
bro.
talking with us. We talked about Far Cry 6 before, and I feel like the story that they're going for could have been done a lot better than what they're doing. I get what they're doing, but I'm not
Hmm.
entirely hype about it. So,
Like I recently bought Far Cry Primal because I love
oh
the
God,
setting
horrible
of.
game. Horrible
I,
game.
I haven't played it yet. They've got
Horrible
cannibals in
game.
there, so I'm excited.
Horrible
I'm
game.
gonna just I'm gonna go into it open minded because I just love the setting of prehistoric,
That's fair.
first person,
Yeah.
like looking a tiger in the eyes or a saber tooth tiger in the eyes. It's just like whoa,
the
man,
game the
like.
game the game didn't really do well. It was very very jank. Honestly,
Hmm.
I never play any of these like spin-off games because they always do like Far Cry, like a numbered Far Cry, and then a couple of years later, like 1 or 2 years later, they come out with a uh, like spin-off game based in the same universe as that last game.
Hmm.
So, like for example, at the end of Far Cry 5, the world ends. Big spoiler. Ooh, the game's been out forever. Um, and Far Cry New Dawn takes place in the post-apocalyptic world of Far Cry 5. So, but the game just did not look great. It looked so freaking dumb. It sounds like I never spend money on these side games, the spin-offs.
Well, interesting. It's just yeah, like the story. There was no story tying it together. It
Exactly.
was just kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
The
and
guns look gunplay looks cool
Blood
though.
Dragon was the only one that was like legitimately good. Like it was so
Mm.
good, so freaking good. God, I love Blood Dragon. I gotta
So
play that one again.
do we cover everything for E3 today?
We did actually. The only thing we didn't was Gearbox, but again, I didn't see anything. Let me do a
And
quick
yeah.
Google search for it, but I don't think we did. Gearbox E3 highlights. Oh, Showcase Roundup. Okay, Gearbox Showcase Roundup. Let's see. Borderlands movie. They touched on the Borderlands movie. Uh, Big spoiler,
Borderlands
guys.
movie?
This movie is going to be fucking shit. It's going to be bad. Like, really bad. They have Kevin Hart playing Roland. No. Not because I don't like Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. But
It's just
he's a small
yeah.
dude. I'm okay. Roland is a big, bulking, soldier guy. You're gonna have
Right.
Kevin Hart, a comedic actor, play Roland. Really?
Is it live action?
It's live action.
Okay.
It's live. Here, let me get you
Mm,
let me get you the cast for you. All right.
yeah.
All right. Do you remember the first Borderlands game at all?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Okay. So let me just roll through the cast for you. All right. So we got Kate Blanchett playing Lilith. Very, very odd choice. Hold
Yeah.
on. I wanted to go to that's because I'm doing this. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me just close that and do it on my phone because my internet is apparently shite. Let me see. Borderlands movie. All right. So Okay, so you got Gina Gershon playing Moxie. Kate Blanchett playing Lilith. The only casting I'm excited about this movie is Jack Black is playing Claptrap, and 100% yes,
Nice.
I'm with that. Jamie Lee Curtis is playing Tannis.
That's not a bad choice.
Ariana Greenblatt is playing Tiny Tina.
Don't know who that is.
Edgar Ramirez is playing Atlas. Kevin Hart Roland. Cheyenne Jacobs playing Jacob, or Jackson playing Jacobs. Janina Gavanker is playing Knox. Bobby Lee playing Larry. Florian Montaigne is playing Krieg. So the cast just honestly doesn't look good, in my opinion. It just doesn't. It looks like they're just star stuffing this movie, and it's going to end up being bad. Whenever movies star stuff, it ends up being shit. But anyways, Borderlands movie, they touched on that. We got more stuff for Homeworld 3, or I guess Homeworld 3 announcement, which I've never played a Homeworld game, so looks cool.
Oh.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which I guess is a spin-off of Borderlands. Interesting. Might play that. Looks kind of cool. Tribes of Midgard. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at gaming.net, right? And they're like following the rather disappointing Tiny Tina's Wonderland update. Oh, God.
Wow.
Shared a random news for their upcoming Tribes of Midgard. Haven't seen this. Godfall, I guess a expansion
Yeah, it's
for
an update.
Godfall, Fire and Darkness.
Yeah.
Again, that this game is not a good game. Sorry, and that's it. That's all they have. They have Homeworld 3, don't know what that is. Tiny Tina, which is apparently a disappointment. Tribes of Midgard, which apparently looks cool. And then Godfall, which is not a good game. So there you go. That's Gearbox. Not doing great, in my personal opinion. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think Godfall probably is the biggest selling point, and I think a lot of the player base died off on that one.
Oh, it did. It did. Because it was the first big, like, PS5 game to launch, and it just wasn't a good game.
Yeah, I mean, usually the first games on new consoles, like remember PS4, some of them were kind of
We had
gimmicky and they
Knack.
didn't last
Dude,
too
we had
long.
Knack, which was an amazing game.
I mean, it was.
Knack was an awesome game. It was a very short and, kiddie goofy game, but it was a genuinely good game. I love that game.
Yeah, it was.
And PlayStation 3 had Little Big Planet as a launch title. And that was an amazing game.
Well, some of them, I didn't say all of them. I said some
fair.
of them were kind of forgettable.
That's fair.
Which is why I can't think of any.
But yeah, like PS5 launched with Miles Morales, which again, awesome game. Amazing game. Anyone out there haven't played it, fix that. So good. Oh, I want to play that game again. I actually liked it better than the Marvel Spider-Man game. Honestly.
I mean, you should because it came afterwards.
Well,
It should be an improvement.
but it was a much smaller game. Like it was a shorter game. It was just the introduction of Miles Morales. That's all it was. It wasn't meant to be a full-fledged game. Like story-wise, it wasn't as good as Spider-Man, but gameplay-wise, it blew it out of the park. It was so good.
Yeah, it's a progression. It should blow it out of the park. They want to make you play. What would they want to do different? And then Spider-Man 2 should blow both of them out the water.
No, you're right.
Especially if you get to play as Venom. I hope they do like a Web of Shadows type of thing where you can play as
That would be dope.
Venom or.
I don't think we're going to be playing as Venom. I think.
Or Peter Parker gets the suit. That's like you get to play as Black Spider-Man.
The next game, in the middle of the game, like the mid credits, whatever. We might see Black Suit Spider-Man. That I don't know. We might. I would say that would be a safe bet.
I mean, and it all depends on if I can really get past that fuckboy Parker face and voice. And no, not the voice. They kept the voice. Even a weirder choice.
They kept the voice because they said that it didn't They kept the voice, but they changed the face because they said that the voice didn't match the face. But I don't agree with that whatsoever. I thought it was a perfect match. The new face makes
Doesn't
Peter
match.
Parker look like he's 16 years old, younger than Miles Morales, who actually is like
Looks like
18,
he's like
and
18.
Miles
Yeah,
Morales or Peter Parker is supposed to be like 27, 28, or
yeah,
26, 27. He's out of
yeah,
college. He's in the workforce. Well, so
yeah.
maybe
He's
he's
like
more.
working at
So
the
maybe.
Daily
So maybe
Bugle at
he's
this
more
point.
like. Maybe he's more like. What? 25,
Look,
26.
he's 20, 25, 26.
Yeah, but he doesn't look it anymore. He looks like he's 15. I'm mad
Yeah,
about
man.
it. I'm mad about it.
Like it's bad. So if I can get past the fuckboy Parker face, maybe I'll get Spider-Man 2. But as of
Yeah.
now, Spider-Man Miles Morales is probably going to be it for me,
I
unless
mean,
they
I'm
decide to
still
change.
gonna. I'm still gonna play it purely because the majority of the game, you're not gonna see his face. You're just gonna see the mask, and that's all I care about.
Which will the most emotional moments
Yeah,
in
true.
Spider-Man,
True.
his mask was off.
That's true.
I
I, th-
mean,
I, th- I think I
I
think
mean,
we saw I think we saw a bad example in Miles Morales because they really made him for that game, but they couldn't really dive deep into like working on his face. So I think in Spider-Man
yeah,
2, we're gonna see like a better version of the new
man, I
Peter
hope
Parker.
so.
The new Peter
Yeah,
Parker. I think we're gonna see a
those
better
are a
version.
lot of theories that they're going to age him a little bit. Or they
Maybe.
need to age him a lot, but they're going to age him for the
Yeah.
second one, so it
Now I
looks
want to
more
go play
appropriate.
Spider Man again. It's such a good game.
I mean, it is, but I would rather replay Batman, Batman
That's
Arkham
fair.
Knight.
That's fair. Arkham Knight?
It's
No,
a
God, no. Arkham City. Arkham City was the best one. Get out of here.
no Arkham Knight. Psh, get
No,
out of here,
no.
bro.
Arkham
Come
Knight
on.
had the worst story out of all of them.
No, the story was pretty
No,
good.
the
What are you
story was
talking
shite. The
about?
story was shite. It was predictable as shit.
It was speculation. It wasn't predictable.
No,
Like
no. It
it,
was predictable. It was so predictable. It was so predictable it
it's not.
hurt.
It's not. It's not.
I called the big reveal, the biggest reveal of the game before the game
Was
even
it-
came out. It was like,
But it
oh, the
wasn't.
Arkham Knight's Red Hood. Oh, the Red
It
Hood
wasn't the big.
is Robin.
It wasn't the
Oh,
reveal. It was how the reveal. It was how
even how
he
the
got to
reveal
where he
happened
was.
wasn't great. It was not. No. Arkham City was the best Batman Arkham game by far.
Story wise, probably,
Even
maybe.
gameplay.
I
They didn't
still love.
change anything. The only thing they changed in Arkham Knight was they added the Batmobile. That's it.
No, they added the Batmobile. They added those four-person stealth kills. They tightened up the response for the counters.
Eh.
They added new weapons, added new gadgets, added more. They really added a lot to the game combat-wise. Also,
Nah.
graphically, technically, verticality. There was more verticality there. There was better lighting, better textures. The city felt more alive.
Hold up.
The one problem with Arkham City was that it felt really empty. It was a great game, but it felt empty. It felt lifeless after you beat the story. There was a lot that they added to Arkham Knight that made it a better, well-rounded game than City was. Honestly.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're
My
good.
cat was messing with stuff, and I don't want her to break more things.
But no,
No,
like I was
no,
saying,
no.
Arkham City felt like
Arkham
really
Knight was a
lifeless.
lot of fun to play. They did update it a lot in terms of gameplay and graphics and everything. It did look fantastic. I just prefer Arkham City.
Like Arkham City was kind of lifeless after a while, like after you beat it and everything.
Well, I
Like
mean, any
they
game
bring the
is
city to
lifeless
life.
after you beat it, to be honest.
Well, they brought the city more to life with Arkham Knight or
No,
Arkham
that's
City.
true.
And
They
even
did.
after you
They
beat
did.
it, like there's still people looting and doing all this other stuff. It
Yeah.
was just technically it was a better game. Like technically wise, it was a better game. But like story wise, I like Arkham Knight because like not only and also the teamwork. When you can play with Batman and Robin or play with Batman and Nightwing and do like those team combos and you can
You could
fight
only
with two
do
characters.
that in certain game modes, though. You couldn't do that throughout the entire story.
I mean, you weren't supposed to be able to. It was like certain side missions, and
That was
then
one thing I was mad about. That's why I'm actually looking forward to Gotham Knights a lot.
you can and then you could do it. You had the danger room modes. You had the
Yeah, I
danger
didn't play
modes,
this.
fight rooms or whatever.
The one thing I
So
did
you
like,
could-
the one thing I did like about Arkham Knight were the skins. They updated the Batman Beyond skin a lot better and made it more
Yeah.
Arkham-y, and it worked. Whereas Arkham
No, actually-
City, it was just like this classic skin, and that just looked weird.
See, I like that. That's the thing. I did like the Batman Beyond skin more in Arkham City though. That was the one thing I was hoping they would keep.
It
Like
was
just
it was
update the
classic.
graphics.
It was like the classic look, but it didn't work
Yeah.
for the game. Like the Arkham style for the Batman Beyond skin looked
Mm.
so dope. It was
I
so
mean,
cool.
it was definitely badass. Like I did love it, but I can't. It's the
Yeah,
class. Like
yeah, I know, I know.
it's like saying like 1999 Spider-Man suit sucks. It like
Oh,
you can't say that.
no! I thought you were talking. I thought you were talking about the series, like that TV show series, so like the circle eyes. That was bad.
Oh, no. Like the one
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like in '90s.
Spider Man One. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was classic. Come
Um,
on, man.
classic suit, man. You can't like like
I
I
don't
love
like it
like
when I can't find my
I
cap.
love, I love the Omniac Spider-Man suit with the white symbol, but like classic
Oh,
is classic, man.
I love the advanced suit. That was super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to wait and see
Oh, no, I'm
with
super excited for Arkham
that
Knights
game.
because I I'm so excited for that game.
Yeah.
Like, cause I that like oh you were right. Like that was one thing I did want more is to play more with the sidekicks. But what we got from Arkham Knight, I was very much satisfied with,
Well,
and they supported the
we're
game for
100% going to see Gotham
2
Knights
years.
tomorrow. Like 100%.
Ooh, I'm
Gotham Knights, and
so
we're also 100% going to see Suicide Squad. Like we have
um
to. We haven't even seen anything for Suicide Squad. Like, come on, come on, Warner Brothers, you got to show us something. God. Anyways,
one thing. No, I was gonna say one last thing about Arkham Knight is that it was also the build up, like all the villains teaming up against
yeah,
Batman, how they were doing it, the fact that they had to evacuate the whole city, then there was nothing left but cops, and it was just all the situations that Batman was put through, and
true.
taking Oracle and Jim finding out about Oracle and finding out about Barbara and all this other stuff. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of build up with the side stories and stuff that really made Arkham. That's why I said
No,
the
yeah, you're
story.
right. You're right. That's
But
right.
anyway, let's jump on.
Yeah, that's basically all we have to talk about today. Guys, please, if you are watching this after the fact, I really hope you skip through that first like 10, 15 minutes because I
Please.
apologize. I apologize for it. That was my fault. Well, we got to get the streaming thing down. But we
No,
want to hear
yeah.
your thoughts about everything we talked about today, all of our tangents, all of the expectations for the upcoming E3 days, all the other games, everything we talked about. Please let us know what you're thinking in the description below. But yeah, I think that's all we got to talk about, guys. So we're going to sign off, and
Peace.
we'll see if we can do a live stream mañana. Probably about the same time, 7:30, I would think.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to be on that because I'll be working. But
You work
yeah, go for it,
tomorrow?
bro. Oh, I thought you meant Monday. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. Tomorrow
Mañana.
night. Yeah, tomorrow night. I'll be good.
Bet. All right. Well, then that will be tomorrow night, probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I got to, watch all this shit. I'm not going to have a lot of time to tomorrow, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank
Bro.
you so much
Everybody.
for watching. Stay excellent. And we'll see you in the next dive in. Peace out, guys.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how to stop this thing. Is it 8?